We've got to say, Geraint Thomas, tough as a tonka, wasn't he? He suffered through that 25
I know, we
Ks.
talked about him last night and getting the magic spray on the groinal area that seems to have been busted, but he started the race and he participated. I don't know how much of a
I
contribution.
don't know how much he pulled on the front and helped them or contributed it, but he was dropped at 2K to go.
Yeah,
but
he
good
lasted.
effort to hang in there. I mean, you know, we're going to keep talking him up. What a great effort, or should he just go home and?
I think his mum wants him to go home, but he's got a bit of pride there, perhaps.
What about Tony Martin? He was pretty strong as well, wrapped up like a mummy with his bandages.
Absolutely. On the first day, obviously, he got some lung contusion and was wheeled out looking like a dead man.
He's got a massive hole in his elbow, but Tony Martin, in true champion style, he said didn't affect my performance at all.
He's a German policeman.
Ted King was an interesting one, right? He was suffering after a crash, I think stage 1, right? And he got through, but then...
There's been a bit of drama. All of America is a little bit disappointed. There's Edward Snowden and major NSL aches, but this is bigger than that. You know, Ted King missed the time cut-off by 7 seconds.
Right.
And even more controversially, he says his SRM file tells him that, in fact, he did make the time cut-off by 1 second.
OK, now they're going to believe his little SRM or
there's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it's an anti-American conspiracy. And he's a big waffle fan as well, and, of course, the French are all about crepes. So I think that's a little part of it as well.
Yeah, that could be it, yeah. I think that could be it.
All right, and what about Cadel? We haven't mentioned him. You try and hide, I guess, in the first sort of week or so. He tweeted that he was pretty happy with his performance, I think.
Yeah, I think that they will breathe a bit of a sigh of relief that they've reached this point and nothing's gone wrong. We've seen them lose a lot more time in teams time trials in the past.
Yeah, he'll be dirty, though, because he's lost most time out of all the contenders.
To make 19 more seconds back on Froome, I think will actually be a bit challenging. Froome's going to have to make a mistake or have a problem.
And has Andy Schleck lost enough time now not to even be a threat?
No, he's only 3 seconds behind Evans, Radio Shack. They weren't too bad at all.
All right, then.